And that's something that only God could do.
New facilities are vital for overall growth in athletics and therefore then in turn the university. You bring a 17 and 18-year-old young man or young woman onto campus, you better show them a facility that's high quality, and I operate under a saying that they don't really care how much you know until they know how much you care. So when we have recruits come in, we want them to know that we care about our facilities, we care about their sport. I was just in a meeting with Doc Richardson talking about a new softball stadium, and we built a new baseball. But it's very important because there's never been a Kentucky Derby won by a donkey. They're only the elite horses. So we're not going to win games and win championships by just having an average athlete. We've got to recruit top-level athletes, and to do that, we got to go up against the Virginias and the Virginia Techs and the North Carolinas and a lot of other teams that are also putting a lot into their athletic facilities as well. So if a kid comes to Liberty and sees a bad facility and then they go somewhere else and see a nice facility, it's going to be really tough to get those people, and then it's going to be tough to win.
The facilities that we currently have are wonderful. Our labs are very similar to what the students will encounter in the real world at the hospital, and so it's a great place for the students to practice and learn their skills. As we add this additional doctoral program with the family nurse practitioner component, we're going to need additional lab space as well as classroom space. And the university has always been great at providing what we need to run quality programs. We've been promised very nice labs to support our doctoral program, and we're really excited to see that come about probably during the summer.
We're very, very excited about the possibilities of a new music building for our new School of Music. It actually is a 121,000 square foot building that will be divided into two sections. Part of it will be a concert hall, a 1,600 seat concert hall that will allow us the opportunity to present everything from very renowned classical artists and in a classical setting to very, very popular pop groups that will come in and present things in kind of a pop music or rock and roll setting. Unique to this particular concert hall is an acoustic that will be the only school like it in the country, the only building like it in the country that will allow us the opportunity to immediately change from a classical sound to a rock and roll or pop sound, just mashing one or two buttons and totally transforming the building so that it has a different acoustic sound. So we're very, very excited about that. It's totally unique to Liberty University. The second part of the building is going to be that which houses our classrooms, and in that is going to be included 5 large classrooms, 2 recital halls, 50 practice rooms for our students to practice in, a new songwriting lab, a new computer lab, a new place for our piano lab, a new recording studio. We're totally excited about this. 40 different rooms for our faculty to teach in. They're called teaching studios, and we're very, very excited about what the administration at Liberty University is doing for the School of Music here.
So what our chancellor has done in the second generation of Liberty is he's ensured our alumni, our current students, and our future students that if you come to this Christian university, the only less experience that you're going to get here are things you shouldn't be doing in the first place. But what you're going to have here are the best facilities, the best library you can get, NCAA Division I sports, the best intramural programs, all of it. And why all of it? Because here we believe in holistic health, not just spiritual health or mental health, academic health, but we believe in emotional health, we believe in physical health. Like when you leave here, you're not just going to get a degree, you're going to be a better person. You're not only going to learn how to make a living, you're going to know how to live.
President Falwell announced our intentions to move our football program into FBS, which is the 85 scholarship limit. So in 5 years, I envision us to be in an FBS conference and competing for championships and competing for going to bowl games. You know, at that level, those teams that do well, have successful seasons, go to bowl games. So in 5 years, I expect us to be in a league like that, and I expect us to be competing to play in bowl games and winning bowl games and winning whatever conference it is. They have their Sasser Cup, or they have an overall championship award they give, and I expect us to be competing for that as well.
I think the doctoral program that we are proposing is going to benefit the department in a lot of ways. For one thing, we will be able to grow some of our own faculty. We want our faculty to have a doctoral degree, and now they'll be able to come here and earn that degree. It will also make our school more complete because people can come in as a high school graduate and come out the other end with a doctorate. And so we will offer every kind of nursing program that's available, and that's pretty exciting. We'll also be providing nurse practitioners to the healthcare profession. And if you look at the proposed healthcare changes, there's going to be a tremendous need for nurse practitioners. And so we'll be able to help fill that gap for America.
We just can't even begin to imagine what God's going to do in the next generation. I mean, every way we look at it, every way we measure it, every way we imagine it, it seems like there's no end in sight to the amount of students we could reach, even though we're reaching lots of them already, to the programs we could have, to the level that we could compete athletically, to the nations we could reach. I mean, Liberty right now is in a position where we could expedite the completion of the Great Commission alone. We could do it. There are 3,000 or so unreached people groups, 1,900 languages that the Bible's not in their language. I mean, this campus alone could take care of those things. We're of such, our influence is so significant, our scope is so wide. And so I think that if the past of Liberty tells us anything, it's that God really likes to do extraordinary things on this campus and through this campus and through its student body. And so we tend to think that the adventure isn't over, that it's just beginning, and we can't wait to see where it takes us.